Hey guys, this is my favorite Batman suits. Hey guys, this is my favorite Batman suits. I'm going to be showing you off my favorite Batman movie suits. I never really did a video like this. Well, yet on my channel. I did before, but I took it down. Not for the Batman movies, but for other suits. But yeah, so this should be fun and interesting for a live stream also. But I'm going to show you off my favorite Batman movie suits. Not in Arkham Knight. I'm not talking about Arkham Knight. I'm actually going to show you the actual Batman suits. So we're going to start from my least favorite to my favorite. So here we go. Starting off first, this is my opinion. Once again, we all should have our own opinions, and we all should be respectful. And you guys let me know your favorites too. But here's mine. First, I'm going to say it's the George Clooney, the suit he gets at the end with, Robin and Batgirl. The reason why is because this is the most toyish Batman suit I ever seen, and it's god awful, and it's just bothering to look at. There's nothing really cool about the suit at all. Probably the cowl is the only cool thing about it, but that's it. And maybe the cape, because it's just the cape. But next is this, the Gotham Batman suit. Now, the reason I put this above that George Clooney suit, even though George Clooney is more like of a high quality suit. This is more low budget and more crappier, but the reason why I put this higher is because I'd rather look at this Batman than that George Clooney action figure toy suit running around, because this just looks like a kid trying to be Batman, and which it is basically a kid, just a kid from the Gotham show. But this suit's not like the symbol. I like the symbol. I like the belt. The cowl is a little okay, but everything, most of it is like just garbage in my opinion, but it's alright. Whatever. It works for a beginner Batman. But on to the next one. Next is another George Clooney suit, and the reason why I have this also way on the bottom is because of the nipples. Besides the nipples, everything else about the suit is pretty great in my opinion. It's all black Batman suit. Like, what can you say bad about it, really? The logo is pretty cool, and everything else is cool. His cowl is really great. They did a good job on his cowl. If I didn't watch Batman or Robin, and I seen this Batman without the nipples, I probably would be like, oh yeah, she looks like a cool looking Batman somewhat. But sadly, I already know most of the lines he says, and stuff happens, and I seen the movie put multiple times. So, on to the next one. And then we have the classic Adam West suit. And yes, I put this above George Clooney's suits and Gotham suits because it's a classic, and it's the only blue and gray Batman suit we ever got live action. So I like my blue and gray Batman suits a lot, and I like my black and gray suits Batman's way better than all black suit Batman's, So that's why that's higher than those. And, you can't be a classic. Yeah, his logo's too low, and the nose thing I don't like the blue line on his nose. I don't like the eyebrows. So, like, besides those points, if they would have took away that, lift the symbol up higher, this suit probably would have been higher on my list, maybe, because it's a pretty good suit somewhat. It's definitely good in, Arkham Knight. So, there goes that. Yeah, here, I'll show you off in Arkham Knight. I'll show it real quick, because they did a good job on Arkham Knight with this suit too. It's a good suit. They left the logo too in Arkham Knight. It's in the Lego game also. Batman Lego Beyond 3 Gotham. But on to the next one. And then we have the Val Kilmer suit. The Val Kilmer suit. Sorry for some of the images if it's not showing off the full suit. If you want to see this full suit, go watch the movies, or just go watch them, or look up images and you'll see why I picked this. It's a live stream, so you got time to do that. But the reason why I don't really care about this suit too much is because the stuff just looks too silverish. Right now it looks actually kind of good, but nipples, and I think the other suit he had before it was way better. It reminded me of Michael Keaton's suit more. If they just would have took away the nipples, this suit would have been way better. Not this suit, but the other. Well, coming up, Alright, next suit. Since I spoiled it, this suit. I like this suit better than the George Clooney suits, better than the Adam West. I like it better than the Gotham. I think this is a really great suit, and it does look a lot like Michael Keaton's suit, updated, better, flexible for him to fight, because he does fight in the rewatch Batman Forever. It actually has some good in it if you really do pay attention to some parts, because he uses gadgets, he actually fights, does martial arts and stuff, actually kick. If they just got rid of the nipples, this suit would have been actually really, really great in my opinion. Val Kilmer kind of fits in it, in my opinion. You know, I feel like I keep saying that because how the internet is. Yeah, I know the suit's really low on my list, but the reason why is I'll let you guys know soon. But I do really love this suit. This is like kind of Arkham-ish suit for Ben Affleck, and it would have been higher on the list if they would have got rid of the goggles. I think the goggles do look cool, but it doesn't fit for Batman in my opinion. I know why he has it, but still, it just doesn't work for Batman. Batman shouldn't have weird goggles, just like also in the new Batman movie, he shouldn't have a wingsuit. Some things I feel like you shouldn't give Batman, just to, you know, because Batman works. The suit already works in the comic books, like, so you don't have to change it. Unless you're doing like a toy action figure toy selling it to kids. So that's the reason why the suit's lower, is because of the goggles. It would have been higher on the list because it's a really badass suit. I like it in Justice League. I still even like it with the goggles too. And then next is the Dark Knight suit. The reason why I put this suit lower on this list also is just because it's less Batman-ish and they try to make it more realistic, you know. It's a really great suit though, don't get me wrong. I love this suit. But it just doesn't feel comic book Batman. And the armor, you could really see it's like, it looks like rubber type of biker-ish. It doesn't look like armored up shininess or nothing like that. So that's why it's lower down on the list. And the mouth part I'm not too big of a fan of, but this suit's in the Arkham Knight game, so we'll show it off. And it's in Fortnite. I think it's even in Batman Lego Beyond 3 Gotham, I'm pretty sure. Here. Yeah, it's a great suit. Don't get me wrong. I like, and the belt is another thing. I don't understand. They should have just did a bat symbol. I don't know why they did those two little dots. Like, maybe that's supposed to be a bat symbol. I don't know. But this is a good suit when he fights Bang and everything. I just feel like it's not better than the last suit. Obviously, because you guys should know, so I'm higher on the list somewhere. And then next, coming up is, you know, the Nightmare Ben Affleck Batman suit. This is a really dope suit. I really do like the suit. Batman with a trench coat, him using guns in the scene. I know Batman should never use guns, but when he does, I mean, he kind of does look badass with it. But I don't want to see him use it forever. And the goggles on top of the head, this suit's really well done. It's just the reason why it's not higher on the list is because I feel like it doesn't beat some of these other suits, because these other suits are more comic book or just more classic and iconic, you know. So that's the reason why it's not higher on the list. But it's a really great suit. And then next we got the Batman Returns suit, which is a really good suit and a really dope suit. I do like how they changed the emblem on this suit. They made it look like, you know, much better, you know, because the last one was like the little thing on the bottom. Just the packs doesn't really work though for it. That's it. But it's basically just 89 suit, just updated. But I like my 89 suit better than this, shockingly, because this is like a more cleaner version. Which, yeah, you know, it's not better though. I feel like because the 89 is just, it's truly great. It just fits for the dark atmosphere of the Batman. Well, I'm doing a video. Hold on.
Alright, it's no big deal.
Alright, I'm almost done. So yeah, on to the next one. Batman Begins. I love this. This is like, I was about to say one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites. That's why it's higher on the list than a lot of these other Batman suits. It's just, when I'm rewatching the movie, it just looks like It looks like comic book Batman, just all black. That's like the logo's big on his chest. I like that. Just the horns are they're not long or they're not short. They're just like medium size, which is just great. Yes, his neck, I know he does a bat turns, but I like the bat turns and stuff, and it just feels like he's like more big. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this suit's just great. I like the dark cape too, and like how he glides through the night. It's really dope. I wish they kind of put this suit in Arkham Knight, but sadly, no, they didn't. And I think it worked out anyways, because we already got a Batman Begins game. We didn't get a Dark Knight game, so why not put the Dark Knight suit in the Arkham Knight game, you know? So, but on to the next. I really love that suit, though. I wish it did show up for the sequels. It did, though. It showed up in Dark Knight for the beginning. That's it. And then we got Robert Pattinson suit, which is a really badass suit. I actually almost put Batman Begins over the suit, but then I thought about it. I was like, I really like the logo and everything. This is a bad image, by the way. So I was like, the only image I really pulled up. I actually probably could find an image somewhere, but I ain't got time for that. Besides, you guys gotta go see this movie anyways. Everyone go watch this movie. It's a great movie. They got Batman done right. I love the armor. Like this, right now it looks muddy, but like when he's in the rain and everything, or just through the whole movie, the armor actually looks like real armor compared to the Dark Knight suit, because his Dark Knight suit just looks just like, you know, 89 and all of them, like kind of like rubberish, bikerish. This is actually like armored suit, and like a lot of, you could tell like he put a lot of work into this suit, like with like, it looks like it's like a Batman that's like not super rich, because like he has like fireman boots on, he has a carpenter belt, but it's cool because like in his gauntlets there's like so much hidden, like probably gadgets, like literally his grappling hooks are built into his gauntlets, and he pulls them out at one point in the movie. I'm not gonna say when, but you see it in a trailer sometimes. I guess, I don't know. I try to stay away from the trailers, so I don't know. But on to the next suit. 89 Batman suit. It would have been high on the very top of the list, but there's a reason why it's not. But this suit is really great. You know what can I say? Everyone loves this suit. Just the bat emblem, the belt, the I don't know, the cape, the cowl, how it's built into the cape. I really like how this cowl is built into the cape. Like, I'll show you in Arkham, because I'm looking at Arkham Knights. Like, you see how it is? Like, just the points. I love that shit. And, like, his ears are long, too, which makes it really even more dope. And that's what I liked about the Robert Pattinson's bat ears, too. They're skinny, though, but I still like them. You know, it works for that Robert Pattinson's Batman. But, like, even, like the mad, like, eyebrows, you know, like the sculpt for his cowl, how it makes, you know, they always try to make Batman look mad. It looks really dope with it, you know. The pointy nose too. A lot of this suit's great. No nipples, thank God. I'm checking. The boots, like everything about the suit is just amazing. It's pure greatness. But sadly, the orange Y is not number 1 on the list. I'll tell you why. Actually, right now, it is because I like my Batman to look like the comic book, close as enough to the comic book Batman. And not just comic book Batman, I mean black and gray comic book suit Batman, like Arkham City and like New 52. I shouldn't have said New 52, but you know, Bat pre 52. You know, like Jim Lee's art and stuff, like in like Batman Hush. Like, what was it, black and gray? I'm pretty sure it was. But you know, black and gray Batman is like the best. Dark Knight Returns, even that suit, like, it was great, and like this is the best version of the Dark Knight Returns in my opinion. It's just, I like this suit so much. It's great. The only thing is, the ears are small, and I like my Batman with long ears. That's the only thing is, but this is the only black and gray suit we really got. Yeah, we did get one in Justice League, but I put it lower on the list, and the Nightmare suit, yes it is black and gray, that's lower on the list. And the other Justice League suit, which I forgot to put in this. If I had to put that suit in here, that suit probably will be, I'll say, after Batman Begins, because that suit is just the suit but modified up. But I like this suit how it is because it's warmer, it's rougher, it's more, you know, like, I don't know, explain. Like, he's like, you could tell he's an older Batman. He has like cuts and marks and like even bullet holes. I think right there you can see a bullet hole in his bat symbol, scratch marks all over, and like dirt on the bottom of the cape all ripped. I like the suit a lot more better than the Justice League updated suit. Like, that updated suit is badass. But also about the updated suit too, the gray's not gray enough. It's like more darker. So that's why it probably would be downer on the list because of that. So let me show you in Arkham Knight, because like it looks really great in this. Like they did a great job in this, and it looks great in the movie. Cause that image right there is too dark, you know. So like just like looking at like. And I like the gold belt. It symbolizes like the yellow belt. So I like that. There's no underwear yet. We didn't get Batman with his underwear. So that's a down. I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but I know most people don't care about Batman having underwear, but it's a classic thing in my opinion. It's not actual underwear, you know what I mean. But yeah, this suit's just all around great. So that's the reason why the 89's below it, is just because of that reason of the black and gray. If this suit was all black, then yeah, it would have been down on the list. But they really did good on this too. I really do like the suit a lot. I think it's really dope, even in the movies and stuff. But yeah, that's my list. Not really too long. Not too much to explain, because what else can I say? There's so much other people doing these videos. It's just, this is my list, my own personal list, and I'll have the one here to me with me to give their own list. Unless you want to give your list. No? Okay. Well, I have my brother here actually, but he don't want to give his list because I don't think he has one. He likes just all of them, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably not all even, right? But they're close enough. Yeah. But my next list video will be coming soon. Will be all Batman's movies, like which Batman is my favorite. That one's actually gonna be more fun and more. I'm actually gonna explain my reasonings better and more in there, because that's more to talk about. These are just suits at the end of the day. What really matters is who's the man behind the suit. What Batman fits the best for that Batman, you know. Which I was thinking about lately. I'm like, I don't know who's my favorite Batman. I'm still debating on it, but like I know my favorite movies and stuff. So, I don't know. But yes,